Hi, my name is Destiny Rachels, and I'm here to talk about the recommendations that Stratton has for your department. The three areas that we chose to focus on are the department image, student involvement, and external communications. For starters, your department image is good, but there's always room for improvement. The first recommendation that we would have is for your department to work on outside projects such as community service. This would include libraries, schools, local animal shelters, local homeless shelters, and things in those categories. What this will do is it'll show the community that you truly care because you're willing to volunteer, and this would be a frequent um, project. This would happen every 1 to 2 weeks. You would just volunteer. You and your students would volunteer. The second part of recommendations that we have for your department image would be to increase the amount of advertising / posters and make it more fitting to your department. Right now, there are UWG ads on social media platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and they're even on music platforms such as Spotify. But these ads only focus on the school in general. We need ads that focus on your department and talk about how you can benefit a student while they're in college and make their college experience a better one. That would be for the ads. For the posters, we would make them more vibrant, more colorful, so they'll stick out when they're being put around campus. They wouldn't get lost with other department posters. And we would increase the amount put out. The second area that we chose that you need improving on is student involvement. Right now, there's not a lot of student positions available, and our first recommendation would be to increase that. We would increase the amount of student positions, and while doing so, we would create a mentorship program. And what this will do is it'll allow past graduates to come and work as a full-time employee. They would advise the students on what they learned and what they experienced while they were in college, and it'll create a stronger bond with the students and the staff. The second recommendation that we have for student involvement would be to create some type of reward system. For example, the posters that we put out, we would create some posters that say join by this date and you get to be a part of a pizza party, or you get to be a part of an ice cream party. And we have no doubt that will bring in some students, because who doesn't want free pizza or ice cream? And the reward system can become a bigger reward system once the students are in the department. For the work that they put in, there can be bigger rewards, such as going to the zoo, going to the aquarium, going to the mall. Whatever students would like to do, they would have that opportunity to do so once they're in the department and once they put in the work for the department to be a great one. The final area that we feel you should work on is external communications. Right now, you only use email. That's the main form of communication, and email is good, but we feel here at Stratton that email in 2019 is the most basic and most boring form of communication. There's more communication options out there. The first recommendation for external communication improvement would be to have our employees go out on campus and ask students questions and inform students about meetings, events, upcoming events, and what they're all about. And there would be papers given out that have information on there, and at the same time there would be souvenirs. So there would be pens, stickers, keychains with your department's logo on it. So What this would do is it would take away the vagueness that can come with a email, and it would make it more engaging, and it would reach students on a personal level, and the souvenirs would make it more fun, because who doesn't want free stuff. The second and last recommendation that we have within external communications is features on your website. What we would do is we would put features such as chat rooms, polls, and surveys. And this will get a better understanding of what the student body likes and what they dislike. We feel that that's a must, so your department can progress and be the best that it can be, because you're going to actually listen to the students. In conclusion, the recommendations that we have given for your department image, your student involvement, and external communications are the best possible recommendations that can be given. We feel that if you follow these recommendations, you'll flourish. You'll be one of the best departments on the campus.
Working with Stratton would be in your best interest because, as a company, we value and dedicate extensive time to both training and team building. We feel like these are the necessary skills that will make you both efficient and effective as a company. And we are also strong believers in the fact that working well together leads to great amounts of success.